When people think of the Dominican Republic or the Caribbean, they usually think about resorts, palm trees, beaches, but living in the Dominican Republic full time is very different. And I welcome you to join us on our channel so we can share with you our journey about living in the Dominican Republic on a full-time basis. Our situation is a little different even from other people who live here full-time. We actually have two homes in the Dominican Republic. We have a mountain property where I am right now, where I'm shooting this video, and then we also have a small studio in a small town that's about an hour and 20 minutes from here, where my husband is the pastor of a small church. So welcome to our channel, One Dream, Two Homes, Living the Retired Life in the Dominican Republic. Hi, I'm Kelly, and my husband is Mark. You'll see him from time to time. So how did we get here? Where did we start from? Well, we're Canadians, and we originally lived in Kitchener-Waterloo in Ontario, Canada. And I basically just didn't want to spend any more winters in Canada. And so we did our research for many years and came down to choosing the Dominican Republic because it checked so many boxes for us, and we haven't regretted at all our move to the Dominican Republic. And I am going to be using notes, so just to be honest with you and be transparent, I'm going to be glancing down to my notes because I don't want to miss anything important that I want to be able to share with you today on this video. So some of the really wonderful things about living in the Dominican Republic, specifically here at our mountain property, are the views. We're at roughly 1,400 feet above sea level, so we have a beautiful view looking down to the ocean and to Cabarete Beach, which I will show you at some point. It's not clear today because the humidity is so high here today. The view isn't that great, so I don't want to waste showing it to you today, but I will definitely include it on one of my future videos. It's definitely a quieter, slower pace of life. The Dominican people are very laid back people, very relaxed people. People joke about mañana, mañana, but it's true. They don't rush things. Their life is not rushed, and so living up here, that really rubs off on us, and we take things at a much slower pace. And the people in general, our neighbors here, are wonderful. They've totally accepted us into their community. We are the only, the word they use here to call us are gringos, white people. We're the only English-speaking people in this small community. And when I say small community, we're talking about roughly maybe a maximum of 100 people spread out. So it's very small. We only have two little, what we call clamatos here, which are like your little corner variety store. But in a pinch, I can basically get everything that I need to prepare a meal from those clamatos. And we get a lot of things from our neighbors as far as fruits and vegetables. Oftentimes people will bring us things that they've either grown in their yards or they've found in their travels, and they may have extra and they'll bring it over. There's a lot of different root vegetables here that my husband and I are really starting to enjoy, and I'll go into more details and name some of those and show you samples of them in future videos. But we're definitely more connected to nature here, and as I mentioned in my first video, the cost of living here is so much cheaper than living even in Sosua in town or living back in Canada, definitely. Now, some of the challenges about living here are the roads. and I'll do a video about the roads soon, because they're probably getting ready to be repaired. We're hoping, we're keeping our fingers crossed, because they're in pretty bad shape right now. Fortunately for us, we have a 4x4 truck, which makes it much easier to get up and down the mountains, but we get a lot of rain up in the mountains, more than you would down in Sosua or Cabarete. So we get a lot of torrential downpours up here, and it just totally washes the roads away. And in some spots, it's getting pretty narrow. So yeah, that's definitely something that we're hoping to get fixed soon. And then the other challenge up here is power outages. We don't actually pay for power up here. They don't have any meters up here. And so literally some of the power lines are held up by little tiny sticks of wood. And so any big gust of wind can easily take them out, and then we don't have any power. So thankfully, my husband, being an electrician in his past career, has installed solar power here, so we're very thankful for that. So so whenever the power goes out here, it automatically switches over to power, to the solar power, which is great. But it does not run our air conditioner, which in the summertime here I use a lot. Meal planning, groceries, that takes a little bit more planning, because we actually buy all of our main staples for our meals back in Sosua. So we do all our grocery shopping when we're back in town, and then we bring them up here. So I have to plan a little bit in advance to know what we're going to be eating for the next week or two. And we have two big freezers in our workshop downstairs, and I will give you a tour of our home, definitely in a future video. So there are basically no services up here, other than the two clamatos that I mentioned. We do have water. Water does not cost us anything here. It's a spring-fed water. About 25 years ago, some people found this spring-fed water source, and basically ran tubing down the mountain from this water source down into Agua Clara, which is the name of the village where we live. And then we just had to connect our water up to that main water line that goes down the road in front of our house. So we do have fresh water. We do have a water filtering system under the sink in our kitchen. So we have a little tap beside before our main tap for drinking water. So our costs up here are very minimal, and I'll do more information on detailed costing of what everything costs for us to live up here in a future video. I think what surprised us the most about living up here was just the way that the Dominican people embraced us, given that we're foreigners and we're building this house in their village. Nobody knew who we were, but over the years they've just totally embraced us. We help each other out when different things are happening, or if they need help, or if we need help. Like, we just have to ask, and they're right there helping us out. So that is very comforting to us, and it's been great. So yes, so I just welcome you to subscribe to our channel if you'd like to hear more about our journey as expats living in the Dominican Republic, and specifically our more unique situation of having two homes here, one in the mountains and one in town in Sosua. So thanks for being here with me today, and I look forward to sharing future videos with you on our great life here in the Dominican Republic.